Port, starboard, sheets, halyards. Sailing's got its own language. And if you're new to sailing, it can feel like it's speaking in code. So what I'm about to do is just to show you the essentials for a beginner so that you know what's what on a boat. So let's go. Sailing virgins! Yeah. Hi, I'm Captain James Kell, Master Instructor, and here with Sailing Virgins in the island of Vis. It's an absolutely beautiful spot where we're doing a course this week. If you've ever felt lost when you hear these sailing terms get thrown around, then this video is for you. It's all about explaining the fundamentals of sailing terms so that you're somewhat familiar. Whenever you get on a sailing boat, you have an idea of what's going on. So let's go. So let's start with the absolute basics, where you are on a boat. So here we are at the bow. Imagine it's like an archer's bow, right? We're at the bow of the boat. It's the part that's right at the front. This is the bow. All right, so now let's head to the other end of the boat. So here we are at the stern. Think of it as where the stern decisions are made. This is the rear of the boat, and this is the stern. Now let's talk about the big one, the sides of the boat. So let's go to this side first. This is the port side, okay? So think of port, no port left in the bottle. Yeah, port, red wine, it's actually red as well. So port is the left side when you're looking forward, yeah? Port, okay, let's go to the other side. All right, now I'm on the starboard side. Yep, starboard side, so as I'm looking forward, it's on the right-hand side, it's starboard. We actually even have on our shirts here, starboard and port. Okay, it's super simple. When you look forward, starboard's green, port's left. Yep. So now let's talk about direction. So forward means forward on the boat, right? And then aft or after, aft means backward. So if you're heading aft, you're going in this direction. If you're heading forward, you're going towards the bow, right? Now here, we're in the middle. We call this midships. So this is midships, forward, aft. Now let's talk about some essential boat parts. Let's go. Alrighty, so this thing here is the mast. And this thing here is the boom. Because it goes boom when it hits you in the head, which hopefully it won't do. Now, on the mast, the sail, this main area is the mainsail or the mainsail. Okay, so the mainsail goes up on the mast. Now, I'm just going to jump forward, remember forward, and show you the forward sail or the foresail. Okay, so let's go down here. This thing here is the foresail. Right, it's wrapped up, it's furled up. This is the foresail. Now the foresail can come in a different variety of sizes, right? So typically on boats, you'll have a pretty small foresail, and that's called a jib, J-I-B, jib, okay? So that will be the smaller foresail, that's what this is. When the foresail gets bigger, then that's called a Genoa, like that Italian city, okay? So they're both foresails, but the smaller one is a jib, the larger one is a Genoa. Okay, so now let's go to one part of the boat that's really important. This area here is the cockpit. Just like a pilot drives a plane in the cockpit, or flies the plane even in a cockpit, this is the cockpit of the boat, okay? Now where I'm standing is the helm. So of course, this is where everything happens in this space on the boat. I'm at the helm. Outside of the cockpit is the deck, okay? So if we want to go forward, then that's going to the foredeck, okay? So this here is the foredeck, yeah? The deck that is forward, okay? And then we can head aft, right? So there's all that direction that you're sort of getting to understand now. So there we have it. We've covered some of the major sailing terms, some of those really fundamental sailing terms to bring up your sailing knowledge so that next time you step on board a boat, you'll have just those essentials down. Right now we're in Vis Harbour and we're going to go and explore the island. We're going to go around the other side of Vis to Comitia. They're both amazing, old, beautiful towns in Croatia, so the Dalmatian coast, so we're going to have a great time. So let's go.
I love it when you roll up in the sheets. Only for me, only for me. I love it when you roll up windows down. Love it when you roll up all over this town. I love it when you roll up with all I need. Only for me, only for me. Oh, oh,
oh. Anchor and pizza. Anchor and pizza.
Anchor and pizza. And then reevaluate? Yeah?
Have another beer.
Or have another beer. That's what reevaluate means. Yeah.
Anchor and pizza.
We're going to drop right near his stern, because doing that, we know that we'll never cross any anchor. We're a little bit deep, but I'll probably drop about here actually. And then we'll come back there.
Yeah, this is what you say, like 4.
No, not grab.
So we're in Hawaii. This is an old stomping ground of mine, and so I've decided to hog the wheel for half an hour. It's so much fun. And it just turns out that the anchoring here is super reedy. There's heaps of seaweed. So even when we drop 50 meters in 9 meters of water, it's just like as good as not having an anchor. It's just sliding along the bottom. So we've tried twice dropping, and we're just going to go to look at another place.
So guys, this is one of those evenings when we've tried a few anchorages, we've tried to get a mooring buoy. We haven't actually managed to find anywhere. We're probably going to look for an anchorage somewhere nearby, but it's a bit late for food, so we're going to have to start cooking. Trick to cooking on a boat, red wine, obviously. We're going to have some of that, but what we're going to do is we're going to scavenge through the drawers and find out what we've got in the red to drink. I'm now fed, so that's good. No. So what we're going to do, bell peppers. So we're going to do some stuffed bell peppers. We've got some rice floating around, and we've been on the boat now for about 3 days, can't remember now. But fundamentally, I'm looking to actually find out all the different ingredients we've got, what we can actually scavenge together to make into a nice hearty meal for people. We've been sailing for, 8-10 hours now. People are tired, people want to relax and chill out. So bell peppers, we're going to do that with some rice. We're going to fry up some onions, fry up some garlic. We're going to get some bacon in there, and hopefully that'll be sufficient for most of the crew. If not, they can all swim ashore and go to the pub. But first of all, I'm going to have a little bit of red wine. No, first of all, what was the name of that old, the English TV chef? No, the TV chef guy who was always pisses a fart. This will be back to there by the time I finished, after about the first bottle. We've got the bell peppers softening already in the oven. It'll be in there for about 15 minutes or so. We've made a nice little spicy marinara, onion, garlic sauce and some pepperoncino in there. We've got some rice and we've got some gluten-free pasta. Put it into the peppers individually, put some mozzarella cheese on top, and we'll put that back in the oven for 10-15 minutes or so. We've never planned this menu, we never even thought about it. Glass of wine and innovation comes to you. From Josh and now Clara. So what we are doing is we have now got the bell peppers softened, we've got the cheese in here. Clara needs to come back into the picture, she's doing such a great job. And we have the rice mixed with the spicy concoction I came up with, and a salad by our delightful Nacha, who's apparently cold. We can't understand why. It's about 27 degrees here, and yet she's in a sweater. No, God only knows what's happening. Outside. I'm sweating balls. That's all I can say.
Oh, this is a bang.
Yeah, this is a good song.
Love this song.
Crank it up.
Here we are, back again at the end of the cooking. We're plating up at the moment. I hope you like it. Enjoy. Let's do a measure check. That's not bad. Normally it's about a bottle and a half, so I think we're doing well on par.